Hello and welcome to Arunachal Mirror. Today we have with us Mr. Amar Sangno, who is a senior journalist of our state and who has been recently awarded with gold medal on the field of journalism by the state government. Sir, congratulations. Sir, how was your journey in the field of journalism and whom do you want to dedicate this medal you have received?
First of all, thank you, Arunachal Mirror. Like I said to a couple of my friends when they came for interviews, and I'm deeply honored and humbled by the recognition given to me by the state government. In fact, I would say this medal is, kind of me. To me, it's a kind of responsibility bestowed upon me uh, in the field of journalism. I believe. Though I never, work for the award and recognition, but it's very extremely. I'm extremely happy that the state government gave this recognition for the work I have done and for the work I have been doing for last 12 years. And like you said, to whom I would like to dedicate this. Of course, I would like to dedicate these awards to all my fraternity. I mean, my media fraternity member and my family members and my loved one who have been supporting me throughout my journey of journalism. And without them, without their support and love, then this award wouldn't be possible. So,
Okay, sir, as you mentioned that you have been in this field for last 12 years and you have seen the graph of growth and both in positive and negative aspect in the field of journalism. Sir, how would you like what advice would you like to give us, like the one who is starting now and to do good ahead?
I don't know whether through this, I mean, message, whether it's appropriate to advise or give a message to our colleagues. But in fact, like I said, the journey I I I took over the last 12 years in these professions, and I have seen quite a lot in terms of media changes in the state. Initially, when I joined journalism, there was only a few notables newspaper only. I mean, two or three is national electronic channels based here, but we don't have a local electronic media and digital media like today we are having. In fact, media has changed tremendously in these 12 years, and we could see the paradigm shift in the content also. Then, in terms of effectiveness, I would say it's a positive signs to have a number of media houses been grown over the years. It's a quite positive signs, but at the same time, we cannot deny the fact that we are losing quality journalism in our states, especially. I'm not segregating some print and electronic, but you would see there's a couple of channels. They need to I mean, pull up their socks and they need to improve their content in terms of ethical or what to say is ethical journalism. So as message, like you said, I would say we shouldn't expect any recognition and award from anybody's what we do in this field. Journalism is not just called as a noble profession. This profession has huge responsibility, like it says, great power comes with a great responsibility. So the privilege, uh, you know and privilege we enjoy in this professions, and we should not abuse this privilege. And I would appeal, and I hope my colleagues, especially young colleagues in the journalism field, they would live up our people's expectations by sticking to ethics and and realizing their responsibility by practicing this profession.
Okay, sir, as you're also the president of Arunachal Pradesh Union of Working Journalism, and like you said, also this group comes with a great responsibility for shaping and maintaining this the discipline. So, sir, I want to ask you that what are the plans ahead, like taking the media, like it like just like you said, we're growing in like a mushrooms now, and also like same time there are lots of like this what ethics are not being practiced properly in our state. Sir, what's the plan ahead? Like talking about us, in the field of media, what are the plans you're planning for us? If you have some, you know.
Being an apex organizations of state media, APUS has a quite, APUS has a lot of responsibility to, oversee the media situation here. At the same time, our one should not forget the unions. Sole responsibility and sole prime objective is to, to work for the welfare of working journalists here, and we have to see the safety point of views and safety in terms of job security and the personal security and other issues journalists are being faced here. At the same time, I do agree with you that mushrooming of organizations we have seen quite a number here. In Like I said, in the many a couple of channels, they are not maintaining. They are traversing their prime objective, their prime role of this profession. So it's our responsibility to pin them down, not pin them down exactly, but remind them that what their responsibilities are. As far as our roadmap is concerned, uh, we have been doing this. Giving sensitization programs to new media houses and new journalists who are new to this field. APC, Arunachal Press Club, and Arunachal Pradesh Union Working Journalists, as well as Arunachal Electronic and Digital Media Associations. A couple of times we have been doing this, and we are here for them, especially the for young journalists and new media houses. And I won't, vilify the new organizations, new media, the mushrooming of organizations. Many a times I say this, it's a it's a positive sign in a democracy to make a democracy vibrant. But at the same time, one should not forget this profession has, like I said, it has a huge responsibilities. You cannot just pick up smartphones and a boom mic and act yourself as a journalist. If you're identifying yourself as a journalist, you must stick to your journalistic ethics and conducts, and that's way this profession is being practiced by the professional journalists.
Okay, sir, my last question would be, sir, many just like you said, it's a very noble job and we comes with a very great responsibility. But there is a group of section in the society who thinks that this is a Samaj Sevak thing. So, sir, but we are not biased with any of the story. Or this statement, what would you like to react on this?
In fact, journalism is a samaj seva. I agree with that in some extent. We don't expect a single penny from the society, neither from the government. Yeah, our way of maintaining our business is quite noble. It's a give and take kind of, but the information so far, as far as information is concerned, we cannot sell our informations. That's what this profession being is highly regarded by the society and people. At the same time, there's some section of people who do believe that some journalists who identify themselves as a media person who identify themselves as a journalist, who are lowering these professions, and I would say I would blame on society too. Accepting a media person, accepting a person as a journalist, it's entirely depends on society, what they take, because in information society in today's internet world, digital age, information is everywhere. It's your wisdom, it's your duty, individual duty to accept what informations you would accept, because so many informations are there. Yeah, unverified informations are there. It's a responsibility of individual to which ones you want to take.